Okay, delving deeper into this shaft, pinion gear shaft, it goes together like so. What I want to do now is blue this and check the fit. It's got a nice tight fit right now, but we don't know if we've got if we're good all the way across. So this is called Persian blue, for those that have never used it before. But most auto parts stores carry it, and it's not very expensive. And what I'm doing is, I can get you up here, you can see what I'm doing. Put a little dab on your finger, and we're just going to coat the inside with a nice uniform blue. And that's getting good there. Hopefully you can see that what I'm doing. And referring to the old manual that came at the cars in those days, they had this stuff then. And what it's supposed to do, you put it on this piece. I got it all the way around. I guess you can see that good. Yeah. Bring up the camera so you can see I've got the blue all the way around. And we don't have any bluing, nothing on the shaft. So what I want to do now is put the two of them together. I'm just going to line up right here where the keyway lines up. Okay. It should have stuck on there good, but it didn't. What I'm going to do now is we're going to go over to the vise, and I'm going to put the nut on the end here and tighten it down and then take it loose. So let's go over there. Now I've got three vices real close together here. Got one on this end of the bench, one on that end of the bench, and the one on the bench we just came from. But this is the only bench that has the aluminum jaws, and I don't want to muck up our squares there. So let's put this nut on. Give it a little twist here. Okay, as tight as I can pull it. Nice. Well, trash can. Okay. Now we're going to take this back over to the other bench where I've got a rubber mat. Put the tube, put the cap back on the tube. All right. Now we just have to get this off again. So I'm just going to use a little tap, using a brass hammer. And I've got a rubber mat underneath to catch this. Come on. There she is. Okay. So what should have happened was we should have gotten a nice, like we do right here, all the way around, which we have all the way around, but it stops about, 2/3 of the way up there. Yeah, so it should come all the way up our line. Let's see, I don't have there should be bluing practically all the way up here. I'm just marking this now with a red line so we can see where our gear is touching and not touching. So we've got over 50% contact, and on the inside here. A little harder to see, but let me get the light just right for you. Yeah, I ain't gonna try a flashlight on it. There we go. Light on it so you can see down in there where it's tight. It's fitting good at this end, but we're not good on the fat end. So how do we fix that? Well, they make a product called lapping compound. So that's what we're going to do now, is going to lap the two parts together so that they fit all the way. So clean this out and wipe this off like so. All right. Okay, I've got three different grits of lapping compound made by Wheeler Equipment, looks like. So small I can't read it, but I think it says Wheeler Equipment. Keep out of range of children. Yeah, well, no kids here. Oh, Columbia, Missouri. I'll be darned. That's fairly close to me. We can choose. I think what I'll try first, just because it's so close already, I'm just going to try the 600. That's the finest grit we got. We got 220, 320, and 600. So I'm just going to put a little bit on my finger here and apply it to the inside of my gear here.
I want to be sure when we're all done that we completely wash everything off. Make sure we all this all this lapping compound away gone. So we can see right here where it's working. And a little more stuff may be drying out. I don't know. So put a little bit more in here so you want to lap it where it's fitting tight. Okay.
All right, looking better. Okay, we just got to work our way up to the end there. Coming along. Okay, maybe I'll try something here. Always looking for an easier way so I don't have to work so hard. All right, that should work fine now. Getting closer. Let's try a little. I'll put just a little WD-40 on here to try and get a little more going on so dry. I guess I probably should have went with the heavier grit to start with. I thought we were pretty close. And we're about to here. We've got this much remaining. So let me get that other lapping compound. We'll try a little coarser. This is not getting the job done. throw a little 220 in there and see what that does. I can feel it already. That's much coarser. Feels like a pepper mill grinding away. And that's moving the dial. You just feel when the grit stops working. It's real gritty sounding at first, and then it sort of smooths out as it gets consumed. Yeah, we're getting real close now. We're just about there. I think I'm going to switch now to the middle, the 320 grit. See if we can get a little smoother finish here. We'll replace the 220 with the 320. See how this stuff goes on. Yeah, it's not near as gritty. That's a lot smoother. All right. All right. Yeah. Scoop it off. I'm using WD-40, if I didn't say before. Okay, rubbing all the way. Except right here, we're just a little bit. I think we're there yet. Real close here. I need a little more. Do another dose here. We're close now. We'll put the 600 on. Finish it up with the 600 again. Let that wipe out. Okay, just gonna wipe this out. Getting clean. No, I don't want this rag anywhere near my lathe, so it's going right in the trash can now. I can find the trash can. Where'd my trash can go? Okay. 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 Yep. Sit tight now. Yep. I think we're going to be good this time. Next time we blew it. So let's go ahead and I'm going to take this over and wash it off in the sink. Make sure I get everything off of it. All right. Okay, this degreaser I'm using is I picked up at gosh, where did I get it? Walmart. It's a member mark, so it's Sam's, and it really cuts grease. Good product. Okay. Here we go. dry that all off, and we'll be good for the test. Okay. All right, so I think I've got it pretty well coated. Stuff gets on everything. All right, make sure this is nice and clean. And line up the mark there. Now let me go put the nut on it. Okay. Yeah. Using a brass hammer so I don't ding anything. There we go. Okay. Got it all the way around. And we're short right here. How do you see that? Yeah, maybe hold it just right. You see there's a blue line right up here at the top. So we're almost 100%. So that's where we got to go. This is not quite transferring. Well, that did transfer. That's right, it did move over. But it didn't come off of here. So we're a little bit, maybe a couple of tenths more. Okay, back to the lathe. All right, rather than bore you with a bunch of lapping video time, I thought I'd just go ahead and go a couple more times with the lapping compound, and I think we finally got a good uniform bluing all the way around. And on this piece here, we're good all the way to, I put the bluing on this piece, and then it transferred over to the main shaft. So we're going to call that good. So that's all we got for this video right now, unless I add something to it. So give me a comment. Thanks a lot for watching. All right, I just did a touch off here to see where I was trying to take off just a little bit with the file and decided that wasn't going to work so good. So now we're going to try and square this up with the surface grinder. This is my Brown and Sharp Let's see. Number, it's got a number on it somewhere. Number 1, I think. Might be number 1 or 2. Let's see. Round sharp. The number's on it somewhere. I found it once before. Well, I'll see if I can find it for you. It's an oldie but a goodie. Not very big. It's dry. Doesn't have liquid on it. So let me switch this to the next side and we'll try it again. All right. Let's see if we're how square we're running here. No, we don't have anything square to run to, do we? Okay. Here we go. I seem to be taking off a little more than I thought. If I can take a measurement of that or not. So, see if I can feel anything with this. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's taking off quite a bit. Too much. Too much. So what's changed, huh?